Today is Judgment Day. I am judging your Letterboxd top 4 and recommending you a movie based on it. I think this is like part 7. Make sure you leave your Letterboxd in the comments below because you might be next. I want to give a special shout out to Nicole for leaving this comment under the last video. Also, if you leave a comment under this video, you could be in the next one. First up, we have Tim's Grind. 4 favorite movies are just movies I currently can't stop thinking about. Actual top 4 are in my 5 stars ranked list. Well, we're gonna go with these top 4 because these are the ones that you can't stop thinking about. We have First Reformed, The Master, The Night of the Hunter, and Badlands. I haven't watched any of these movies, but from what I have seen about them, from what I have read, and from the trailers that I have watched, what I can say about these 4 movies is that you are intrigued by like societal rejects a little bit. These movies all kind of have a through line. Some of them are a little cult-like. So for these, I would recommend Begonia. I don't know if you've seen Begonia. I don't know if you know, but it was nominated for Best Picture. But I think Begonia will really scratch your itch, or possibly Eddington. Now, I didn't precisely like Eddington, but I think it has a lot to say about us as a society. And so does Begonia, I think. And I think these fit in right along with this top 4. Okay, we have Z.3000, 16, PS Major, ADHD Bias. We have The Lighthouse, Whiplash, Climax, and Kill Bill. From this top 4, I'm also loving the black and white thing you got going on here. This top 4, I will say you are a little bit of an adrenaline junkie. Not so much an action junkie, but an adrenaline junkie. And it seems like you like things that are a little out there, a little different. I would recommend, oh my goodness, I recently seen this movie called It's What's Inside. It's a really simple plot. It's the group of friends who are seeing each other after years of not seeing each other before one of them gets married. And they do this little fun game where they can switch inside each other's bodies. Very simple, but very like weird, quirky, and it gets messy, it gets crazy, and the filmmaking is fun. So I think you would definitely like It's What's Inside. Okay, we got Zach. Everything I learned from the movies. Perpetual film student, skater, video essayist, absurdist, director, cinematographer, media theorist in training, psychedelic aficionado, among other things. Is probably reading a book, sipping tea or chai, watching a movie or skateboarding or playing with Legos or whatever as you're reading this. Fave film directors David Lynch and Park Chan-wook. Luckily for you, this is a Park Chan-wook stan account. Now that I know so much about you, let's get to your top 4. We got Old Boy, Paris, Texas, Mulholland Drive, and Lahaine. Paris, Texas actually was in my top 4. I'm changing it every month, but in January, it was in my top 4. Paris, Texas is such a beautiful movie. I see why it's in your top 4. You're real for that. If you are a Park Chan-wook stan like me, have you seen No Other Choice? If you haven't, please watch that yesterday. Watch it yesterday, and I mean that. Next, I have Misunderstood, horror and late night comedies addict. Faves are the best films I saw for the first time last month. Undertone, The Life of Chuck, Jungle Fever, and Project Hail Mary. If you did not have the disclaimer in your bio, I would heavily question Undertone in your top 4. Maybe you've seen something I didn't see, but I did not like Undertone. I did not like it at all. It gave nothing burger. But this is not me trying to roast your top 4. Like, I am side-eyeing you a little bit, but it's all in good faith. But if you are a horror and late night comedy addict, I would also, Project Hail Mary was good, so I'll give you that. I would recommend They Clone Tyrone. It's not so much a horror, but it is like a sci-fi fantasy thriller, and it has Jamie Foxx in it, so it's also a little funny. And I think if you haven't seen that, you would definitely like that movie. Next, I have Megan Caro. My brother Michael said I don't like movies. This account is to prove him wrong, and so he knows I love him. That's sweet. Your top 4 actually is really top 4 certified. Like, Megan, you ate this. We have Point Break, Past Lives, The Sound of Music, and Malcolm X. Girl, can we be friends? I love this. Okay, I would recommend this is actually a very eclectic, like we got our romance, our musical, our autobiography, our biopic, and we have a little action movie. If you're on a classic movies train kind of thing, I would recommend Marty. It came out in 1955. I think I've recommended this to somebody before too. It is a romance. It's a rom-com, and it's such a sweet movie, and it actually won Best Picture. So I would definitely recommend it. If you can watch The Sound of Music, you can watch Marty. Prove to me that you really love movies. Megan. Okay, I have Meow Pants, Guardians of the Galaxy. Is this volume 2? Bridget Jones' Diary, Tangled, and Mamma Mia. Okay, this is very girly pop. How old are you? This is not me even being shady. It's a fun time. It's giving girly pop. I'm not mad at that. I would recommend Uptown Girls if you possibly haven't seen it. I don't know how old you are. Or I would recommend Before I Fall. It's not a niche movie to me. I seen it like randomly in 2017 at the $1.50 movie theater. I enjoyed it. It's like a Groundhog Day kind of movie. So if that's your thing, I think you will really like that too. Okay, this person did not leave a name, but the top 4 is Pretty Woman, The Wedding Singer, Marie Antoinette, and The Wolf of Wall Street. It just says director Sofia Coppola, somewhere in Northern Italy, and an INTP personality type. Okay. If you are a rom-com girly, I want you to watch, and I don't even know if this movie is so much as a rom-com as it is a little bit of a romance drama, but it still gives you the feels. I feel like the only movie that kind of stands out here is The Wolf of Wall Street, which is fine. You always gotta have that one to kind of like shake them up. I would recommend Beyond the Lights. It was directed by Gina Prince Bythewood. It is one of my favorite romance dramas. It is very 2014. But it's still timeless in a way. And that's why I love it. And you should definitely watch it. Next, I have You're at the Theater. Top 4 is Bamboozled, Pariah, Van Helsing, and Spider-Man 2. You are very real for having Spider-Man 2 in your top 4. I like Tobey's Spider-Man. Delicious. Okay, I still haven't seen Bamboozled. I need to add it to my watch list. I still haven't seen it. I like what you have going on here. I'm going to recommend you The 40-Year-Old Virgin, and not The 40-Year-Old Virgin, The 40-Year-Old Version. It is starring and directed by Rada Blank. I believe it's set in Brooklyn. It is shot in black and white, and it is so like introspective, and it has a lot to say, as I'm assuming Bamboozled has a lot to say, but it is also very sweet, and it feels like a love letter. And I think you would really enjoy that, because there is a little bit of that like figuring out who I am kind of thing happening also. I think you would really enjoy that. And I think these movies, outside of Van Helsing, I haven't seen that, but I think these movies kind of lend themselves to 40-Year-Old Version. So watch that. And last but not least, we have Western Lover Zero, currently at Minnie's Haberdashery. Your future is whatever you make it, so make it a good one. You are literally split down the middle, half Quentin Tarantino, half Wes Anderson. I don't know if that makes you insufferable or not. I would love to speak to you and see what kind of vibe you got going on. I cannot get on the Wes Anderson train, unfortunately. It's something about it that is just not my thing. It's not my yum. But I did love Django, and I did enjoy The Hateful Eight. But if you are a Western lover, like you say, I feel like the easy way out is to recommend The Harder They Fall. But I want to recommend to you Four Brothers. Four Brothers is not your traditional Western, but it is shot like a Western, and the plot kind of follows a Western, even though it takes place in the mid-2000s in the wintertime in Detroit, Michigan. If you have not seen it, watch it. It was directed by the late, great John Singleton, and it gives Western feels. if that's your thing. I love judging you guys' Letterboxd top 4 and recommending movies. It makes me have to jump into my movie archive bag, and you guys inadvertently recommend me movies because you guys have a lot in your top 4 that I've never seen before. Here is my Letterboxd top 4, which I actually change on a monthly basis. And because I am in a giving mood, I did have this thing going where I said if you drop your Letterboxd in the comments, I'll gift you a Patreon account. And then no one really commented. So now, once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I will be gifting one of my lovely subscribers a Patreon account on Letterboxd. So make sure you guys comment your Letterboxd, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.